Alright, people, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another reaction for some more Mortal Kombat 1 goodness. That's right, we might have just finished the campaign and done other stuff, but there's plenty more to do, and I figured this would be the best thing to do right after the campaign. By the way, thank you to everybody that watched my playthrough for the campaign. Did pretty well. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I really had a good time doing it, and it was a lot of fun, and the story was fun, and I liked all the character interactions. I will say the ending, I've already said, kind of left me a little disappointed. It kind of wrapped up a little too quickly, you know, but it left off on a place where I'm like, ooh, we could do some cool stuff in the future for sure. Hopefully we won't have to wait too long, you know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, their next game will... I would still think their next game would be Injustice 3, unless that's just done, and they're just going to only do Mortal Kombat games from now on, or we're going to get a DLC. Who knows? Anyway, so this is all of the character endings for Mortal Kombat 1. This is, of course, what you get after you finish the towers for each character. And I do like playing the towers. I don't normally like... There's a time where... all right, I'm just going to say it straight off. Towers are fun, but they get a little repetitive. You have to fight a lot to get an ending, and there's 23 characters or something? I can't remember. 20-something characters. So that's a lot of fighting in these towers to get all these endings. I'd rather just watch them here, honestly. So, I'd rather just do it this way. It would be more fun for me. So we're starting off with Raiko, I guess. It says right there. And this is from MK Ice and Fire. Shout outs to MK Ice and Fire for compiling these. This came out 3 days ago, so before the game even came out in early access. People get early access, whatever. They get the early access, you know. Hey, the buddy with Ed Boon, you know. Anyway, Ed Boon noticed me once. Just once. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's go. 4K. We're going to watch it in 4K. I don't record in 4K, but we'll do it in 4K. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, and play. How many references are... Okay. Oh.
We began raising a new army against the royal family.
Okay.
Though many were eager recruits, few were good at soldiering. It was so bad, the general was forced to change tactics.
Okay.
He decided that we needed a doomsday weapon.
Oh, shit, Doomsday? Get Superman. Oh.
That weapon.
Onaga! I was about to say it's Onaga!
It is a monster. Onaga,
dude, hell yeah! The Dragon King.
The general told me
nice.
old legends were true. That his ancient ancestor defeated Onaga, trapping him deep inside Mount Sagan. The Dragon King.
Sick.
Still there
dude,
today.
that
His
art.
pent-up fury waiting to be unleashed.
Yeah. Let's go.
Because Onaga is so dangerous.
Raiko? Nah.
Was trying to tame him before. But now...
Nah, Raiko
he
can't.
feels we have no choice.
Can't
Though
tame
I
him.
likely won't survive. I accept
okay.
this mission gladly. I can think of no greater honor than to give my life in the general's service.
Okay, alright, so I likely won't survive. Alright.
Fleeing
Okay. Oh, reptile. Okay.
I hadn't expected to.
Alright, well, I actually give an opinion on each of these as we go. That was cool, Onaga. So they took over and they went to go get and alright, cool. Sick. Onaga. A little Onaga cameo. I think a lot of people want Onaga for the next one, which I do too. But that's still nice to have him there. They could still do it, and these don't need to be exactly canon, these endings at all. Obviously they don't, because like Raiko winning anything, and that would be ridiculous considering he gets his ass beat the entire campaign. Anyway, let's go.
Outworld. I hadn't expected.
Maybe I'll watch these in 1080 actually, because I'm gonna go back and forth a lot. So, and also the artwork is cool, but like it's just still artwork.
Expected to return, but then I also hadn't expected the new Empress to make me an offer I couldn't refuse. To thank me for helping stop General Shao's rebellion.
Oh, okay.
She
and Li
asked
Mei.
me
Nice.
to be her emissary to the Zaterrans.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, and there's Jared. Jared looks
Going
strange.
home, bearing the seal of the royal house, I would show once and for all that my mutation wasn't to be feared.
Hell yeah, dude! This artwork's so good.
Source of shame. To my surprise, I was welcomed, but those warm smiles hid a dark secret. I stumbled upon a trove of official records which showed that my shape-shifting ability isn't unique.
Oh.
Many Saterans are born with it, but are killed by their government to keep it from
Oh,
spreading.
whoa.
Who started this barbaric policy? Who is now enforcing it is unknown.
Wow.
But I will find out. And I will
His
put
face.
an end to this madness.
He's like, the fuck?
The
I
battle
live, bitch.
has been lost, but the war isn't
Shao.
over. I won't stop fighting until I take Outworld's throne.
No,
That they thought
subtitles.
Lake's in prison would hold me is laughable.
Okay.
Once free, I began planning my next campaign. I would need an
D&D.
unstoppable army to overthrow Melina. Unfortunately,
Doing this again?
most of my former soldiers lacked the courage to rally to my standard. Rebuilding my
Overthrow him,
army
baby. That's what Shao loves to do.
finding new recruits. And that task is proving easier than expected.
Yeah, we fucking hate her.
Our world's golden age has left more than a few behind. Without hope, without power, they eagerly heed my
General
voice
Shao's voice.
to
I'm gonna call him
tear
Shao Kahn. I don't give a
down
fuck.
Melina's government.
Voice is so good. Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool ending. Oh. Okay. All right. That next one. Sindel. Forgot to cut that part out.
Enveloped me. I took a long last look at my
Oh
family.
wow.
I did not expect to see them again.
So it's just connecting straight to the. So wait, hold on. A lot of these endings are really just connecting straight to story mode. I guess I should have mentioned spoilers. I guess maybe should I have said that before? This might spoil stuff from the story. You shouldn't be watching anyway. Ever shouldn't be watching my videos. What are you doing? This is for grown-ups. Doo doo poo poo. Anyway. Okay, there you go.
until their souls joined mine in the living forest. But miraculously, my beloved husband delivered me from oblivion.
Oh. Made a robot body? Cyber
Though
Sindel.
he couldn't save my body,
Oh, yeah.
Jared had preserved my soul. Like him and countless others, I am now a part of Ermac. Yet ours is not a peaceful repose. The collected souls within Ermac have their own needs and agendas.
Oh, she's ruling in the
Before we
soul
can
world?
speak as one, we must first reach consensus. I had thought, as the former rulers of Outworld, I and Jared would hold sway. But here we are, two souls among many thousands, fighting for the right to be heard. And if there is one thing we do well together, it is fight.
Fight.
We will win the right to govern.
Alright, who
Ermac as
swings
we
who
once
into the
had
bad guys?
governed Outworld.
That's what you do, right? When you're buddy fighting,
For the
you
benefit
take somebody, you
of
swing them
all.
around. I think so, right? I'm pretty sure that's how you do it.
No sooner had
Swing
Titan
around like a
Shan
fucking
Tsung
weapon.
been defeated
Alright, Scorpion.
than Bihan and his loyalists hunted us down.
Okay.
Outnumbered.
So this is actually legit, like, because this is actually filling in holes. Because I don't think Mortal Kombat 11 really had this, though. A lot of them were just like, kind of almost like what if story. I know. I have to watch Mortal Kombat 11's endings again. I don't think I watched them all. I only watched a couple of the DLC characters. Like, I really want to know what Rambo's was. Even though, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what it was. RoboCop, I think I No, I don't remember that one either. I think I'd have to watch them again. I'll have to watch all Mortal Kombat 11s again. Anyway, so, and I also need to watch the rest of the fatalities from Mortal Kombat 1, which I'll probably do maybe tomorrow. But today we're doing story stuff. Anyway, so this stuff is really cool so far. All right,
Fled
Scorpion
to
now.
Japan. There we sought refuge from an old family friend.
Oh, by the way, the guy who voices Scorpion, same guy that voices Jin Sakai in Ghost of Tsushima. So shout outs. Dasuki's. Fuck, I forgot his last name.
As children, we played together. But Harumi Shirai was a woman now, the head of her clan.
All right.
Her strength, beauty, and intellect awed me. Also incensed by Bihan's betrayal, Harumi agreed to help me forge a new clan, one that would stand against him and defend Earthrealm. Her aid proved invaluable,
Oh yeah.
and as time went on, we grew closer.
Yeah.
To honor Harumi and pay respects to my new bride, I named the clan after her, calling it the Shirai Ryu.
Yeah.
Now the battle
That's
against
pretty
my father
good.
begins
That's a
in
good
earnest.
switch up.
The Shirai Ryu
Them
won't
being
rest until
actual
Bihan is
brothers
defeated
and then having a rivalry like,
and
yeah.
Inkquirie's honor restored.
And they kept Bihan being a complete
I have
fucking
broken
jackass.
the Lin Kuei free of
Oh, here's
Liu Kang's
Bihan.
enslavement. We were now masters of our
You
destiny.
had? You needed fucking Shang Tsung and
And
everybody
to
else.
take our place among Earthrealm's
What a
great
fucking
nations.
Bihan's such a
But
loser.
taking and holding territory
I mean, I wouldn't say it to his face, but
would require a vast army. I needed more fighters to make our
what a fucking
presence
doofus.
felt.
what a dingus.
Then I recalled Shang Tsung's dragon
Oh
warriors.
no!
An army of
The
them
thing that didn't
would
matter
be
at all.
Unstoppable.
Wait,
But
I didn't even think about that. Those motherfuckers didn't do anything in the story. I guess they were trying to. All right, yeah. Okay, so to be fair, in the story, they were trying to make it seem like, all right, Shang Tsung is gonna be the big bad, you know, this version of Shang Tsung, and then the twist made it to, oh, okay, no, I don't need that shit. Fuck that army. I need souls, bitch. All right, because the army didn't do anything, which I already knew they weren't gonna. They're just gonna be fodder to get killed in a cutscene. But I think we see a couple of them die from Scorpion, and that was like it.
trafficking in such strong magic would surely draw Liu Kang's attention. Sector advised that we
Sector.
avoid detection by building our army using science, not sorcery.
Yep.
We've invested
God
much
damn
into
it!
this
That was
endeavor,
quick.
and we are beginning to see
Sector's
results.
first. Wait, what?
Once again proving the depths
Wait,
of
no, I don't know.
Sector's genius.
You and me, robot.
When we
Shut up.
are done, all of Earthrealm will honor our desires and heed our demands. If not, they will face the Lin Kuei's
I
wrath.
guess it's smart that like they went from like that not robot army, but like, you know, similar-ish to going to like, all right, let's make cyber ninjas. Sure, smoke, of course.
Kuai Liang and I were working hard to build our new clan.
So Spider-Man.
But even
Oh,
with
hey.
the help of his close friend Harumi, it was
Harumi,
difficult. The biggest problem was finding the right initiates. Then, one night, while walking outside Harumi's compound, I was attacked.
Oh yeah.
I thought at first it was
Oh.
a Lin Kuei assassin, but his strikes were too uncertain, too angry.
His name
My
was Noob
attacker, it
Saibot.
turns out, was a boy.
Oh.
Homeless
is this gonna
and
be,
hungry. His
This is
assault
gonna be
was born of
Hanzo,
desperation.
isn't
He
it?
needed money so that he could
I was wondering if
eat.
they're gonna. It's totally gonna be Hanzo.
It
His name was
like
Hanzo
looking
Asashi.
at
I'm
myself
gonna not look at this stuff.
15 years ago. I would have ended up just like him
I'm gonna go look at this
if the
stuff.
Lin Kuei hadn't taken me in. So I took the boy to Kuai Liang, who also appreciated his fire. We made him our first initiate. The boy's name?
Hanzo said.
Hanzo Hasashi.
Whoa. What am I gonna tell you?
I
What'd I
couldn't
tell you?
believe that Liu Kang welcomed me
No.
in.
All right, that's cool. Because I was wondering if they're gonna do Hanzo in some form. All right, Hanzo's in it.
I couldn't believe that Liu Kang welcomed me in Earthrealm.
Oh yeah,
or that he
Ashura.
thought me
Ashura was
worthy
sick in
to
the game.
study with his Shaolin masters.
But sadly, like a lot of the characters, I feel like the ending kind of let a lot of them down a little bit. So it's cool that we get these little endings. This is nice, you know. I almost wish if you play as the character, I don't know why they didn't do that. I mean, then the towers wouldn't matter. It would have been a lot of work too. But like, again, spoilers for story mode. You shouldn't be watching this unless you watch the story mode, or played the story mode. The ending, of course, you get to choose whatever character you want to play as to finish the rest of the game. So you can pick up any of the characters besides Havoc. That's the only one you can because you didn't finish the game yet. And I was wondering, like, why? Like, I was like, why? I was still thinking to myself, why? And then at the end, I'm like, oh, okay. There's a post-credit scene, and it makes sense now. I guess. Still doesn't make that much sense, but it makes more sense why you reward us with that character at the end. Havoc's awesome. I love Havoc, but yeah, I don't know. It makes more sense now. It fits more now.
After a lifetime of wishing for one, I finally had a home.
Yay!
But my joy was tempered as I thought about Serena.
Yeah.
My shadow sister was still under Quan Chi's yoke. And she deserved a life free of him as much, if not more, than I. Quan Chi and my other sisters proved tenacious, but they were no match for my blade. I
murdered them
Serena
all.
From them. Then Liu Kang helped me break Quan
I don't like
Chi's
these other
spell.
sisters as much as
Her
Serena.
mind free of his influence for the first time in years. Serena chose to
Oh,
join
it's gonna
me in
it's gonna be a
Earthrealm.
it's gonna be a twist.
My sister and I once again fight side by side.
Oh.
Only now we do so for Earthrealm.
Where is she?
Together, we have formed the Order of Light.
Nice. Sick. There she is. Sick. Baraka, let's go. That was a good ending. I haven't been really giving my thoughts on these. A lot of them are pretty simple. You know, not much thought you need, but like, all right, why did she save her sister and stuff? The artwork all has been top notch. But yeah, no, a lot of them have been great. A lot of nice little cameos and not the fighter characters. You know, I fucking
Regime had changed. Little else had. My people still suffered in silence.
Oh, that sucks.
Ignored by the rest of Outworld.
Oh.
Though now I knew Empress Melina's secret. That she was also afflicted with Tarkat. If anyone would help, it would be her.
They all just fucking shunned him anyway? What the fuck is this shit?
But how to get an audience?
That's a great quote. Yeah, question. Oh, okay, right there. Yeah.
Sizos.
Yeah.
He was the Empress's new emissary to the
He totally,
Zaterians.
yeah, they're buddy.
I asked him to introduce us. At great personal risk, he agreed. And as I'd prayed, the Empress was willing to meet. Even better, she would visit the colony.
Alright, sick. Oh yeah.
She was shocked to see how we lived. She moved quickly to provide for
Oh
our
yeah.
care and comfort.
Alright. Cool.
Thanks to the Empress and Sizoth, we Tarkatans are no longer pariahs. Until our disease can be cured, that will do.
How can we make it? Alright, I want to be cured of everything, but can I keep the blade arms? That retract and make it so that it doesn't hurt when they come out. And also, can I have a giant dick? Can you put that in the cure? The cure for small dick. Also, blade arms. Wait, who the fuck is that on the back left there? Is this a guy?
The Yakuza, but I found one in Special Agent Jackson Briggs.
Oh, that's Jackson Briggs. Oh, okay.
Gangsters plotting to kill me on a wiretap and came
Alright.
calling, hoping I'd be his informant.
Nice.
We planned to part ways when we got the job done. But then...
Oh no. Oh,
Shang
they did the
Tsung
Predator thing.
showed
That's
up to steal Sento.
you son of a bitch.
Needless to say, Jackson had questions.
Let's beat his ass.
It blew his mind to hear that the stories in Johnny's movies were real.
Oh yeah. The future, like the
Once the shock
movies.
wore off,
Okay.
Jackson quickly sized up the threats Earthrealm faced.
Ninja Mime was
To
real.
deal with them,
I
he
would
got
love
his
that.
bosses at the FBI.
Ninja Mime was real though in the fucking game. All right.
Threats Earthrealm faced. To deal with them, he got his bosses at the FBI to form the Outworld Investigation Agency.
The MIB.
When he asked me to sign on, I hesitated. After all, me? A government agent? But it's an important job. And more importantly to me, an honest living.
This looks exactly like the place for Men in Black. Doesn't it also have like a area that looks like this with the?
An
Oh
honest
yeah.
living.
So that's cool. I hope all of this is considered in the next game. Like if the next game starts off or like, oh man, if the next game starts off and all of this stuff has been true, like Baraka and all his people are being fed and taken care of, and this thing right here exists, and Hanzo Sashi's just a kid and stuff, like that'd be really cool.
General Shao's revolt left
Katana.
Outworld's armies in tatters.
Katana, who I believe, I'm just gonna say here, I think she was very shunned in the game. She didn't really have a lot to do in that game at all. I mean, besides for the Liu Kang version of Katana, the one that we knew. from the past game. I think it's been she was very shunned. Like, I get focus more on Melina, but still.
We were vulnerable to enemies both foreign and domestic. That's why...
This game was obviously more about the characters that don't normally get the spotlight, getting the spotlight. You know? But, yeah. But Johnny Cage will definitely, obviously, have a chapter. Fuck you if you think he's not. Ed Boon's like, no, hell no. I'll die before Johnny Cage isn't in one of my games. Sony, you can go fuck yourself. Jax, I don't care. Liu Kang, we'll kill his ass for years, and then we'll bring him back and make him the face of the game again. We'll make him the protagonist again. Yeah, we will. I will die on a cross before Johnny Cage doesn't have like some quippy one-liners in our fucking game, and a whole chapter in the story mode.
Asked me to take command, to stitch her military back together and purge Shao's loyalists within it.
Like that, Jared's face is like so much different
with the task.
in the concept art here, or I guess just the regular art.
However, had little faith. They thought me a spoiled dilettante, unprepared and unfit to serve.
I cut heads off.
That I could fight mattered little. All that mattered
I cut Cassie Cage's head off at the end of the game.
I finally earned their loyalty by orchestrating
murdering
an epic
them all.
victory over Shao and his rebels. Though the general himself escaped, his forces were smashed. For as long as I am able, I will lead the Empress's armies in defense of Outworld. Through strength, we will achieve peace.
Oh yeah.
Until recently.
Tanya. Tanya was also kind of like in the background kind of character. I like what they did with Li Mei though. That stuff's good.
I hadn't met Li Mei, but I had heard the stories. How the Umgadi's matron superior blamed her for not preventing Emperor Jared's murder. How she quit in disgrace rather than accept punishment. But those stories didn't fit the woman I now knew. Li Mei would never have been so negligent.
Yeah, we never learned what happened. I guess we're about to, maybe? Or...
Eventually,
we know it wasn't her fault. Oh, here we go. What is it?
The failures and mistakes which led to the Emperor's murder, they resulted from poor decisions made by the matron superior themselves.
Okay.
They made Li Mei their scapegoat.
Alright.
When the Empress found out, she wanted the Umgadi disbanded. But I convinced her that it could be reformed. To make sure it did, she put me in charge.
It really worked out for you, huh?
By this sacred responsibility.
Really worked out for you, huh?
Umgadi, my sisters, they are my life.
Ed Boon and everybody else watched the last couple Black Panther movies and were like, we need that in our game.
Will not let them be brought down.
It was already a thing, but like now I really feel like I forgot what it's called in Black Panther. But
acts of a selfish few.
It felt very much like that.
All the barriers between timelines have been rebuilt. There was no question.
I actually like Geras a lot in this game. A lot more than I did in the past one.
This timeline would require eternal vigilance, so that it could not fall victim to further outside aggression.
Helps.
But nothing in my countless lifetimes had prepared me for this task. In none of them had multiple timelines ever coexisted.
Never.
Monitoring them for threats was an entirely novel problem.
Liu Kang and
it would require a novel solution. I discovered that though the timelines no longer touched, their meeting...
Is that Cassie Cage right there? I can't tell. Oh, that's when what's her name killed Melina. Devora killed Melina. You can I don't know if you can see it. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit. A little bit. There you go. Can you see it? Here, let me right there. Do you see it? Huh? Don't flag me, YouTube. Don't do it, because I show ladies. Do a little kiffy. You know, a little kiffy. It wasn't really a kiss, exactly. It was more of a expelling bugs into a lady's mouth to eat her from the inside. Yeah, Melina didn't get a good death in that game. That was X, right? I'm pretty sure it was X. Or was that 11? No, that was X. That was definitely X because she's not in 11 until the DLC. Is she in the story at all? I don't remember now.
Had left them intertwined. I can now secretly surveil all timelines, keeping watch for potential
It's like the voyeur.
danger.
Oh, there's Shao Kahn over there.
It pleases me to do this service for the new era. Lord Liu Kang may rest assured that it is secure.
Cool. Hell yeah, Garrus, you got it.
My
boy.
loyal partner had warned me. Reclaiming my power as Keeper of Time might have unforeseen consequences. In this, as in most things, he proved prescient. The process I had undergone did irreparable harm to my body.
Okay.
Taking back my power had cost me my immortality. While my lifespan would still stretch across eons, I would one day perish.
No.
And if the war with Titan Shang Tsung taught me anything, it is that this timeline is not safe without a protector.
So good.
Yet I had never given thought to choosing a successor. Who
Fucking
is
down
it
the
that
right.
could replace me
It's
and protect
Quan Chi.
my
Oh
new
yeah,
era?
he's got the green and it's Quan Chi.
The answer, of course, is Geras.
Right. Oh, okay. So
Tireless,
there you go.
meticulous. He is perfectly suited
Oh, that's
to
what
be
was happening on that second one. There you go.
trusted with this grave duty.
I feel like this one should have been before Geras. Because the next one is Geras like pretty much accepting it and be like, I'll make you proud. You know, wouldn't it make more sense? I don't know.
And no one knows better the temptations of the hourglass.
I guess the reveal
I
of
have no
that
doubt
being in
he
there.
will be above them.
Okay, well, whatever.
Since this whole
Oh
thing...
yeah, here we go. Wait, can you see? I want to see. They don't have it for this. Sometimes you can see on the timeline which one's the most, like, what video is, or what part of the video is the most popular. You know, it has like that little wavy line to show you. Doesn't have it, but I wanted to see if Johnny Cage
why
does.
Liu Kang chose me to be a champion. I mean,
That's a good
sure,
question.
I was
Kenshi.
killing it
I
as
love
a martial
Kenshi and them are
arts
friends.
star, but it's one thing when it's all for show. It's different when you're playing for keeps.
Oh.
Then
Okay.
Liu Kang let me in on his
I
master
was hoping to actually
plan.
play like a movie.
He wanted the masses to know about the world beyond
Okay.
them, the one filled with gods and monsters.
It's like a YouTube
and he
thumbnail.
wanted me to tell him about it. But I knew revealing the truth
Whoa, wait, hold on, go back.
wanted me to tell the one filled with gods and
This is a bunch of concept art.
monsters, and he wanted me to tell him
Hell yeah. Look how cool he is. He looks like Ryan Gosling a little bit.
about it. But I knew revealing the truth all at once would be too...
Johnny, Fatality, I love Johnny. I can't see what that other one says. It has the MK logo and of course the Mortal Kombat logo. And that looks like Johnny from fuck. It's like I want to say that's like almost OG Johnny right here with the figure, but also like his costume he wears a little bit in the last game, the younger version of Johnny in the last game. And maybe, oh man, I don't know now. He has that jacket. I know he has that jacket and other stuff. Fuck, I don't know. That's sick though.
too shocking of a plot twist for most. That's why I pitched doing a bunch of stories.
Hell
To
yeah.
slowly get people used to it.
I'm gonna use my name is Ed Boon.
And
So,
if there's one
are they doing like an MCU? That's what they're doing.
revealing the truth all at once would be too shocking of a plot twist
The
for
joke
most.
is MCU.
That's why I pitched doing a bunch of stories.
Yeah.
To slowly get people
Phase
used to
1.
it. And if there's one thing I can do, besides kick ass and combat, it's build a cinematic universe.
There you go, yeah.
I'm serving up movies, streaming series, games. you name
Games.
it. I like that I'm doing
Who would believe
public
this is a video
service.
game?
And it doesn't
Doing
hurt that I'm
public
making
service.
more than a few.
Tanya, Kenshi, Melina's there, Katana and Raider are like, what the fuck?
Books. It's the kind of synergy
Oh, you.
that would make any studio mogul proud.
It's good. Oh wait, what's on Kenshi's tablet? Mortal Kombat Onslaught. Isn't that a fucking online game? Hey, he's just playing. He's just playing it, or is that the movie name Onslaught? Just like the fucking the mobile. Is that a mobile game? I think it's a mobile game, right? I think it is.
That would make any studio mogul proud.
All right, that was a fun. That's a fun.
It was inevitable that the Shaolin masters had me join them. They knew just how much future initiates could learn from me. Shujinko was one of them.
Yes!
His ability to absorb anyone's powers
Let's go.
and skills was amazing.
My boy.
With the right training, he could become our greatest champion.
Shujinko.
I knew that I
The Kami
alone
Dogu.
could give it to him. But as his proficiency grew, so did his ego.
Oh.
In love with himself and his
Oh.
power, Shujinko became a threat to the realms.
Oh.
He hadn't learned humility because I wasn't the one who could teach it. I should have listened to Raiden's warning.
Oh man, it's like Anakin Skywalker, bro.
Alone. After he was subdued, Shujinko's accumulated abilities and memories were taken from him. He's once again a new initiate, ready to begin his training. This time, Raiden and I train Shujinko together. He will become the champion he is destined to be. And I will fulfill my duties, humbly and cooperatively.
Oh. Oh, that was a really dark ending.
After escaping...
Oh. I guess that does fit with Shujinko. Shujinko starts off in Deception as kind of a fucking little dickhead dweeb, almost a little bit. All right, maybe not that. That might be a little bit too aggressive. He's a little douchey, I guess we'll say. From what I remember, I need to play the Deception campaign again. But anyway.
In prison.
Yay!
I was hounded by the Imperial police. I needed a place to hide and to recuperate.
Behind this tree is where I
the
picked.
best way forward.
Forward.
I knew the remote canton of my youth would be perfect. To escape capture, I traveled by sea.
Mermaids.
Little did I know.
Little did I know I have to swim.
Storm was brewing.
I don't know how to swim.
My tiny craft was smashed apart.
Yeah, that's really tiny, that little craft right there, the little board. That's what he had.
I closed my eyes, waiting to drown, hoping that the Netherrealm wouldn't claim my soul. But when I reopened them, I found myself not in hell, but on a deserted island.
Oh, wait, no.
From its ruins,
this is an island?
I could tell that great sorcerers had once lived there.
This is his island?
In
Yeah.
the caves beneath the ruins,
I think so.
I found what I can only describe as a well of soul.
Ah.
Once I learn how to wield its power, I will become invincible.
Yeah.
Though worried about how the public might react,
Melina.
I met with Baraka
Oh,
to discuss
nice.
his Tarkatans.
Oh, that's weird. Why not put this right after the Baraka ending?
Speaking from his heart, he moved me.
He's like,
I
blah,
agreed
blah,
to
blah.
visit his colony
He moved me.
and see how his people
Beautiful way
lived.
with words.
The conditions were atrocious.
Ugh.
This was one of my mother's
Ugh.
few mistakes. Like all Outworlders, she treated Tarkatans with scorn. What they deserved from us was compassion. And the only way to get it for them was to reveal my affliction. To show all my subjects that even an empress could get Tarkat. The scandal my revelation caused was intense.
Yeah, that's
But
not
with the help of
surprising.
Katana and Tanya, I emerged
And
from it
Tanya,
a stronger empress than ever. My honesty, empathy, and resolve won over my remaining doubters. There is no longer any question that I am fit to lead the Empire.
Because when there's questions, I smite thee.
As her reign began,
Like that,
Empress
with that sword.
Melina faced
Alright, May. That was good. That was cool. Alright, so she revealed it all. I hope these are all, like, well, maybe not all of them, but most of these are because nobody died. I didn't even really think about that. When it comes to all of the characters, the only one who died was Sindel. I'm talking about from the characters they introduced in Mortal Kombat 1. You know, not the ones from the past that show up and all them. Because, you know, obviously some of them die. And also the variants and stuff. But I'm talking about straight up Mortal Kombat 1 characters introduced from the beginning all the way to the end. Sindel and... did somebody else die? Maybe I'm forgetting. Kenshi's eyes died. Does that count? Lee May lived in Broccoli. Yeah, everybody's alive. Like, so even when Sindel, the other version of Sindel showed up and started beating everybody's ass, I'm like, uh-oh. Mortal Kombat 9 Part 2. Sindel just comes in and fucking kills everybody. Anyway.
Many challenges. To meet them, she turned to the people she trusted. Her sister to lead her army, and me to lead her Imperial police.
Lee May was cool.
Though I missed Empress Sindel dearly, I was glad my ties with her family had been mended. But while it was an honor to be made responsible for
I had to read
Outworld's internal
books.
security,
Ah!
I soon realized accepting the appointment was a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not cut out to be a bureaucrat, nor am I patient enough to navigate the Imperial Court's politics.
Yeah. I want to fight.
I was at my best patrolling Sundo's streets, when I could feel the city's pulse and serve and protect its citizens directly.
Oh, so
That's
now everybody's
why I
happy, I
resigned
think.
my post
Oh, okay.
and resumed
Oh,
my
okay,
role
okay, I get it.
as Sundo's first constable.
I gave it 3 hours, and I said, fuck this, I'm going back on the street.
I end each day knowing I've made a difference.
Hell yeah.
Quan
Sick.
Chi's plot collapsed.
Oh, boy. All right, hold on. All right. I need a breather before we get to... Maybe this is a narration, so she might be able to do this one fine. All right. Everybody, be nice, okay? Be nice, be Han. That's a character.
Quan Chi's plot collapsed. Along with it, my plan to secure new beings to feed my starving people. Because I'd advocated for partnering with him, I was held responsible. If I didn't seize for Viternus' new feeding grounds, the Coven would banish me.
Sounds different here.
Then, I had a revelation. I didn't need to conquer realms to feed my people. I simply needed to capture enough beings to breed them.
Oh.
Once they multiply, Viternus will have a limitless,
Orgies.
renewable source of food.
Oh. Oh. I thought orgies.
I
Fuck.
only need a few thousand
I wasn't
to
paying
start.
attention.
A number so
Oh, dude.
small.
Dude, this shit's like Daybreakers. Anybody watch the movie Daybreakers? That's a great movie.
I need a few thousand to start. A number so small compared to the billions in the realms that no one will notice as people go missing.
Is this Megan Fox talking? It's... Now I can't even tell if that's Megan Fox talking as Natara. I'm assuming it is.
But it will be more than enough to establish our breeding stock.
I'm pretty
and
sure it is.
feed a ravenous Viternus.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, she didn't do a bad job there. Compared to, you know, her line deliveries and like the campaign, and even I saw a couple clips people were posting on Twitter clowning on her of like talking to Johnny Cage. Like there was it's like, you don't fear me or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? No, not at all. You're cringe. What the fuck? To be fair, that line was cringe anyway. So it'll be hard to really make that work. But yeah, that her line reading wasn't bad there. She sounded different though. Was that actually her? I feel bad. I'm saying, you know what? Decent line reading. It was so decent. Was that even her? Because again, I don't think I've said this many times. I don't think she's a bad actress. I really don't think she is. I mean, she hasn't been like amazing in anything, but she's been fine, you know? Sure, she's been fine. Oh, it's odd. Very odd. You know? Let's go.
Were it not for my
Brandon?
godly counterpart, I would not have survived.
That axe looks straight out of like, well, maybe not straight out, but it reminds me of the Doom Eternal axe they get.
Battle against Titan Shang Tsung.
Meeting him, though, raised questions. Why did I replace him in this new era? Why was I made mortal? Lord Liu Kang told me of his Raiden's nobility and righteousness.
Why did it make me so much less cool? Luke's like, what the fuck, man?
About his steadfast leadership in the defense of Earthrealm. He also told me about Raiden's dark side. How he could be consumed by rage and cast aside the rules.
I mean, I could have answered that for you. After what happened in 9, 10, and 11, I'd be like, no, Raiden, we're done, bro.
Otherwise lived by.
Kid, you cutting Shinnok's head off is the best thing you've ever done.
Making me mortal and incapable of such anger was to keep me from following in his footsteps. Though I understood the reasons why, I felt I had been done a disservice. To survive the coming battles, I may need the edge that only great rage can bring. As the Shaolin couldn't aid me, I sought out someone who could. Someone to stoke the fire within me and teach me to master it. For this, I could have no better teacher than the Shirai Ryu's Grand Master.
I want to go back to that, actually. Hold on. Ah, I got an itchy eye. Hold on 1 second. I just want to see the art some more.
As the Shaolin couldn't aid me,
Is that Hanzo? I think so. On the left.
I sought out someone who could. Someone to stoke the fire within me and teach me to master it.
Cool.
For this, I could have no better teacher than the Shirai Ryu's Grand Master.
And Scorpion loves to burn people. So. All right. That artwork is great, by the way. Ooh, Rain! Who's going to be the last one? I guess Havoc, right? I guess our Havoc's right there, too. So. All right.
Captured by Empress Melina, I joined Havoc's crusade in Saido.
Oh, yeah?
There, I summoned more magic than I thought possible.
And
drowned out the old regime. Havoc's longed-for anarchy had been achieved. He was more than satisfied.
I get it.
But I was left empty.
And more plagues and stuff you could do too? Dude, that's good art. That's good art.
High mage, not let myself be tempted by Shang Tsung. A great city would not now lay in ruins. I've caused devastation.
No. Oh, I think he does that. Yeah, and then he's like, no, what has science done?
Of lives. All because of my blind ambition.
What has water done?
I've betrayed my oath, my sovereign, and my realm. These high crimes merit punishment, and I'll accept whatever the Empress gives me. My only ambition now is to one day be forgiven.
Okay, well, at least he accepted punishment. Yeah, Havoc. Or Havoc would be like, man, fuck that. I mean, they have to build up, I guess. Alright, listen.
Quan Chi's defeat had cost me everything. For months I had furthered his plot, and now I had to start over. Saido's people were still in chains. That's when Rain approached me. On the run from Empress Melina, he was desperate for help. And though I'd had my fill of sorcerers, this one was different. I agreed to provide him safe haven. He agreed to help topple Saido's government.
Oh, okay.
And topple it we did.
Yeah, you did. You nailed it.
Rain summoned a wave so fast, so powerful, that it crushed the capital.
Yep.
Saido's fascist rulers
it was sick.
Swept away.
We both loved it. Whatever that pussy Rain says now, he loved it.
They can chart their own course, needing only to follow their own desires.
That art is really good. The fucking flooding in there, it looks so good.
They can chart their own course, needing only to follow their own desires.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Their lives are now blessed by anarchy.
All right, cool. Those are all really fun to watch. And I like that it looks like it really is all at the same time too, because a lot of them are connecting, obviously, with the Baraka and Melina one, and that one, and the Rain one, and a lot of them connect together well, so they're all happening right after. Man, it almost makes me wish the ending of the end of the story mode said to get like the full, like how would they word it? Want to know what happens next? Play the tower mode or whatever and see each character's endings and what they're doing after the story mode, because then I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, there you go, because I want to see, because they didn't really, like, Johnny Cage is the only one that we really got. I mean, we got other one, obviously Havoc. It's a different version of Havoc, but we have another Havoc that's gonna be the main bad guy, it seems like, the next one, which is kind of cool. And I guess Raiden, Kenshi's gonna go and get take down the Yakuza and get his name back, or his family name back. What else? I think Raiden was doing something. They're all doing something. I get it. They were training people. But we didn't get to see a lot of everybody else, like Melina, Katana, all these other characters. Baraka. We didn't see what was going on with them, Ashra, all of them. So it was nice. It would have been cool if at the end it said that. That's usually the case for these, but I feel like most of the other games have had so little with the other characters. You know what I mean? Like when Baraka shows up in Mortal Kombat 11, he's like, blah, and then he's gone. The same thing with a lot of the characters. So it's just like, all right, they're just there to be in the story mode. I get it. Like when, what's his name? Aaron Black shows up, which in Mortal Kombat 11, and you're like, all right, and he showed up, he's like, hey, I'm a cowboy, look at me, spin the gun, and that's it. And like, and then he's like, all right, I'm gonna go buy, does that make sense? A lot of the characters, I'd say like 80% of the characters had little interactions that made me want to see more, and I want to see what their story's about later, and then it just kind of gets dropped. So I would have liked to hear story mode really touch upon that a little bit more. So it's cool that we kind of had it. And I should have just assumed that would probably be the case, honestly. Anyway, there you go. That's it. This would. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Next time, I'll do the rest of Fatalities, I think, tomorrow. And then I'm going to continue my Fatality Marathon early next week. Deception will be might be tomorrow also. Maybe I'll do double Fatalities tomorrow. Deception will be tomorrow, and then I really want to do Shaolin Monks. I know Armageddon. No, I think Shaolin Monks came out before Armageddon. I'm going to see which one came out first, but I think I want to do Shaolin Monks. I'm like really, really excited for Shaolin Monks. Yeah, so I want to do Fatality because I haven't seen those since I was a wee baby. So even 4 years ago when I did the last Fatality Marathon, whatever, fuck it. The marathon, I didn't do Shaolin Monks. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.